Hello, everybody tuning in for our first official CONLIFE podcast live stream. We are streaming currently live on our MWE Network's Twitch channel and our Chronicles of Comic-Con YouTube channel. Thank you for being here very much for the first show. I'm excited to do CONLIFE. This is sponsored by our friends at Dark Knight Studios. They make all of our logos, and not this shirt, but most of the shirts I wear on camera are made by Dark Knight Studios. Go check them out at darkknightstudios.com for all your graphic design needs and everything you may need to get your product looking right and branded right. So I'm excited to bring in our guest today. His name is Feon Cooper. How are you doing, Feon?
Good. How are you? How are you doing? How's
I'm
everything?
I'm doing great. I'm extremely excited for you, especially tomorrow is the grand opening of your store that you're sitting in right now with Black Panther sitting over your shoulder. That looks so dope. Called Black Star Collectibles. Now, you know what? You know me. I've been all about Black Lives Matter and promoting small businesses, especially black businesses. But now is time for everybody to put their money where their mouth is. Tell me about Black Star Collectibles and why you're opening, especially right now.
All right. Well, Black Star Collectibles is a pro-black pop culture collectible store. So we focus on all black pop culture icons, characters, in comic books, TVs, movies, books, pretty much in Black history. So that's pretty much the gist of the store. We black Barbies, black Funko Pops, black action figures, black comic books. That's pretty much of it that we
Yeah, because
specialize in.
because representation matters, and let's talk about representation and how was it for you being a lover of comic books and superhero themes, growing up in reading that industry as a black kid compared to now after the release of Black Panther, and how many days did you cry after we lost Chadwick?
Man, I'm still moaning chat with to go. I we started this uh like the whole concept of the store is it's been since I think 2011 2010 with me and my partner. And so when the movie came out, we felt like now was the time to do it. We tried to do this a few years ago in the city of Compton, but not too many people were knowledgeable about the characters. Luke Cage, Black Panther, they didn't know who was T'Challa. So thank God for Disney and Warner Brothers finally started to give them a platform, and it finally gave us the right time to do the store correctly now. So, but when Chadwick Boseman passed, it was in the midst of us creating the store, and it was terrible. It was heartbreaking, heartbreaking.
Yeah, just seeing all the viral videos of parents explaining to their kids that we lost Black Panther was just heartbreaking alone.
Yeah, it felt like we actually lost a real life superhero. It's like we've that's how it felt. That's how it felt to me. And it felt to me I never met him, but it felt like I lost a family member.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
it was tough. It's
and
still tough.
his filmography speaks for itself. Like he didn't take any just like back seat roles. Like they were all kind of important roles, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah. He was a man of honor. He was a man of integrity. Um, just reading about certain things about him getting fired from a soap opera because he didn't like the way this black character was being hit. The black character that he was going to portray was being portrayed.
Hmm.
So yeah, he was a man of nothing but honor and integrity.
Yeah, and we need public figures and heroes like that in general. Especially to break all the black myths that are out there for black fathers and the male community for sure. But it's been a rough year. but at the same time, it's been a great year moving forward. I don't like calling Black Lives Matter a movement because it shouldn't be movement. Movements die. This is something we should be paying attention to daily, weekly, and monthly and yearly moving forward, as far as I'm concerned, and I always have. But what are you doing as a store with Black Star Collectibles representing Black Lives Matter and Black culture?
That's exactly what we're doing. We're representing the Black culture in a positive way. We're letting the world know that the black people are amazing too. You know that we're amazing. You know we're full of gifts. We're out there. You know and a lot of times, well, I mean, you know, it's in history that the Black culture has been portrayed in a negative way. You know, either we're gangbangers, we're pimps, we're rapists, we're murderers, we're thugs, and we want to show how amazing and how phenomenal that Black people are. So
Absolutely.
that's the whole point.
Absolutely, and you're opening up in the time of pandemics. And I heard you on the phone earlier because people were calling to find out. Like you guys are following CDC guidelines and being as COVID safe as you possibly can while opening your business. How difficult has that been?
Oh, it's been fine. I mean, we're in a mall, so the mall's pretty much they pretty much state the guidelines, and we just follow the guidelines. So it's already straightened out the minute you walk into the mall. So it's been fine. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, you know, you're an idiot if you're not paying attention to the news and understanding that the pandemic is hitting minority cultures in ways that it's not hitting the rest of the country.
Oh
So
yeah,
how,
outside the store. Yeah, outside, you know, everything that's going on. Yeah, that's been a struggle. So yeah, and it's just unfortunate that the whole country wouldn't, you know, haven't been able to unite. One
yeah, help
second.
him.
What's up,
Yeah,
brother?
help him. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. See, and that's what's great. Look, grand opening is
You want to
tomorrow
purchase that?
Yes, sir.
in Carson, California for Black Star Collectibles. But you can check out a lot of their merchandise ahead of time before going to the store. And if you're not in California and you can't support them physically, go
After
check out
taxes,
their
it's 40
website
even.
at blackstarcollectibles.com. It's right there in the corner, whichever side it's on me. But go check out all their amazing
I
merchandise.
wouldn't open it. Yeah, I would. I would keep it. Yeah, in the box. It'd be 40 even card. You can just put the chip in right there. Oh, you can tap it too. Yep, you can tap it. Yeah.
Collectibles.
Check
Collectibles
if
being
you
the word.
text,
Oh, I'm
email, or
sorry. You just print it up or not?
yeah, we do either do text or
All
email.
right, so you can just text
Yeah,
us.
see,
Okay, yeah.
and right there, like he's giving sage advice to a new collector. Don't take it out of the box. Keep it in the box because it keeps the value of your collectible at a higher range. The second you take it out of the box, you're devaluing
Thank you,
that.
bro. I
So yeah,
appreciate
that
you.
is good advice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I am Cud. Thank you for being here, my brother.
Have a good one. Be safe.
Always appreciate
All
your
right.
support. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, excellent.
All right.
And that's and like I was just saying, that's awesome advice because you're running a collectible store. This isn't just a toy store. Like keep
No.
it in the box. So you're giving people who maybe are first time collectors or new to the collecting game great sage advice right there. What other good
Yeah.
advice do you have for collectors?
Well, a lot of parents come in there with the kids, and the kids may want a certain toy that's like $24, and I will suggest to them like, hey, maybe it's not the right toy for you. We have some toys for the kids to play with for like a cheaper price for $10. Like these could be possibly valuable in the future. So you kind of want to keep them in the box. And some of them say, oh, I don't care. Let's just get it, open it up, and play with it. You just want to play with it. We do this all the time. I'm like, okay. Or some of them be like, oh, okay, well, show me the ones that, play with. Because we got Black Panther for the Marvel Legends one for $24, and then we have the Titan series one for $10. So
Right.
we I always let the parents know or the customers know, which ones you kind of don't want to open up and play with, and which one that's okay play. But we have both stuff for kids to play with and stuff for collectors. So we have both.
Which is an important distinction, and it's good you're there with the parents to kind of teach them as well. Like, look, this could be
Yeah,
worth a lot of money in the future if you're opening it to play with it. Sure, it's a
yeah,
toy first in that aspect. If not, then don't take it out of the box. It's a
yeah,
collectible. Yeah, and because
exactly.
you've been in the game for a long time, and that's why I wanted to have you as the first guest on ConLife because we met at. Remind me, was it Long Beach Comic Con?
I think so. Long Beach Comic Con.
Yeah,
I was
number
there a few times. Yep.
Yeah, I think it was back when I went every year, a number of years ago. We became Facebook friends and quickly found out that we had plenty in common. And so, thank you for keeping me as a Facebook friend with all my crazy rants.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Thank you for your crazy rants. I appreciate you. You fight for the cause, and I got nothing but respect for you, and I truly appreciate that.
Yeah, and but that's the other reason. Like, look, I'm always I've been a huge promoter and pusher of my artistic friends. You're an artist and a creator as well. Uh, so let's talk. Let's jump to Black Star Comics. Let's talk about your personal creations real quick.
Well, Black Star Comics, different from Black Star Collectibles, kind of the same. Was pretty much it started out as a just a somewhat of a podcast between me and my partner Kareem, and we just talked about uh, black pop culture in TVs and in movies and in comics as in toys. But now we're going to put it in the phase of creating uh, black independent comic books. Our own. It's going to be our own comic book company. So it's going to be like it's in the early stages. We're still developing it. We're still building our team, but it's going to be like Marvel. It's going to be like DC, and it's just going to be our own independent, and we're going to be distributing it out the store.
Which I think is perfectly timed and much needed. So, like, if you are a black artist, writer, or creator out there, hit up Feon Cooper with Black Star Comics and get involved because the more you guys are pushing out there, the better for the community as a whole. I would assume.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, we're building a team. So if you are a creator, if you're a writer of any ethnicity, come see us. We're building an amazing team, and we want to give something really great to pretty much all the people that's fan of this industry.
Right. Yeah. Fully inclusivity. I love that.
Hmm.
Okay. So let's talk about your grand opening tomorrow. You're kind of doing a soft opening today. You have customers in there. What are you expecting for your
Yeah.
grand opening tomorrow? Because it sounded you were
Well,
getting calls while we are just getting the Zoom going.
yeah. Well, today's just a soft opening, and we're selling certain things, but not everything. Is a lot of stuff is we're waiting for tomorrow for the grand opening. So for soft opening with restrictions with as far as purchasing things, but for the grand opening tomorrow, we're just we really can't do too much because of COVID. So we're just gonna go with the CDC guidelines, go with the government guidelines as far as capacity of people coming in, and just letting them take in the full experience. If it wasn't, if COVID wasn't going around, it would be a party in here. We'll have DJ, we'll have, we'll be doing a whole bunch of other kind of stuff.
I can
We'll be
only imagine.
doing,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be doing probably the electric slide or something inside the store. But due to the fact that it's, we have a pandemic and what's going on and everything, so we're just gonna let a few people in at a time and let them get the full experience of the store, and hopefully they'll support. So that's the best we can do, and we're giving out raffle tickets, so you have a chance to win some exclusive collectible prizes from us.
We, we,
So
we like
that's
exclusive and free, and we like prizes. Who doesn't like to
yeah,
win stuff? So you could win
yeah.
something there tomorrow. But better than that, if you can't be at the grand opening and you don't live in Southern California, what's available on your website at blackstarcollectibles.com? Is it the same stuff in store, or do you have other stuff as well?
We have some stuff that's only available in store, as far as like the cardboard stand-ups and certain jumbo Funkos, because we're trying to figure out the shipping for that. But for the most part, everything else that's available in the store is available on our website. And then eventually we're going to have stuff that's only exclusive to our website that you can't find in the store. So it's going to be like vice versa. But right now, at the early stages where we're at, everything that's available in the store is or will be available on our website, with the exception of the cardboard cutouts and the big jumbo Funkos.
Nice, nice. Uh, so go check that out. BlackStarCollectibles.com. So if you can't be there, you can still support his business by buying something at home for your kids for Christmas. So let's get a little nerdy here. Who's your favorite superhero?
Luke Cage. Luke Cage is my favorite superhero.
Why?
He's a fellow ballhead brother like me. I just think he's just super dope. You know, super strength. He's from the streets. You know, he got a little hood in him. All in all, he's a good guy, and he tries to protect and help the underprivileged people. You know, so I just like him. He's just the ultimate character. The whole design, the whole character look. Whether he got his fro or whether he got his
I was going to ask,
head,
do you prefer 70s look or updated look?
Either or.
I love 70s look. I love the 70s look with the fro, if I'm being honest.
You know, when I saw the Netflix show and he had that little scene where he had that stuff, I was hoping he would stay like that, but that lasted 2 seconds. So.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
That was just a little fan moment. That was,
yeah.
I was going to actually segue into that. What did you think of the show as a comic book lover?
I love the show. I love the first season. How you doing?
Yeah. What's the price of those Lakers posters?
You know, those are just displays right now.
Oh, really?
They're just displays, but we're gonna get some in about 3 weeks, and then we'll start selling them.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just a display. Yeah.
They're dope, like in 3 weeks.
Yeah, check with me in 3 weeks.
That's before Christmas.
It'll probably be after Christmas. Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, bro.
See,
So,
and that's the importance of having cool merchandise in there. Like they're just stopping to ask about it. Because I'm not gonna lie, like when I shared your little promo video that you sent me for all this, like the thing I kept going back to was the Prince Akeem figure. Like that thing's dope.
Oh yeah,
that thing's so cool.
Yeah, So that is made by a company called Word Top 5 Toys, and these are just prototypes of their items that they're going to be having coming out. And we were just blessed to be the very first store that they wanted to display their products in.
That's not even available yet.
It's not even available. These are just displays. Yeah, not yet. But when it is available,
they're getting that ready for that'll be available about the same time the sequel comes out. Would be my guess then.
Hopefully so. I mean, it's just a bunch of all-star guys, designers that came from Mattel and other various companies that came together, and they wanted to start their own toy company and be just like Black Star Collectibles and give, you know, representation to people of color. So there's some great guys that I work with.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, then we wish that company all the success in the world too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the follow-up question to favorite hero: who's your favorite villain out there?
You know, well,
it can be from anything. Mine's Darth Vader. So.
You know, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I will go with Darth Vader. Yeah. Darth Vader is I can't think of anybody that tops him. I mean, yeah, Darth Vader. That's Darth Vader. You know, maybe close. One of my all-time superhero villains that's not in any comic books, but is inspired by a comic book is Mr. Glass from Unbreakable.
Yeah.
You know, so I love Samuel L. Jackson character. I was always hoping they made a Funko for that, but they never did. I don't understand.
I'm surprised they haven't. Yeah. And the way I mean, it was a long wait for all 3 movies to come together, but the way they did that and they came together, like that is definitely its own like little superhero nod genre. Those are great movies.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of how it ended, but I still love the whole backstory of all the characters. So yeah, that would be probably my second favorite supervillain is Mr. Glass.
Wow.
But yeah, but Darth Vader's number 1 for me as well.
Right, yeah, it's hard not to go there. But Mr. Glass, wow, I got to start rethinking my top five. He's definitely in the top 10 for me easily. But yeah, oh, cool,
Yeah.
great pick. Okay, who's your real life hero? Who inspires you?
I have a few. A few
We
real life
we
heroes
got
is
time.
okay. The guy that two people. Well, one guy that gave me my first job, David Greenwood. He was a former NBA player that opened up a Blockbuster video in the city of Compton. That was my first job. He hired me personally, and he inspired me to be an entrepreneur. Then after that, a guy by the name of Alvin Buckhalter, as I look as a father figure, he gave me my second job working for his record store, VIP Music, and he pretty much taught me how to be an entrepreneur and told me, pretty much what to do. Everything that I do, I learned from him working for his record store for the past, I don't know, 6, 7 years, maybe longer than that. I can't even think right now, but yeah.
In today's day and age,
Two,
that's a long time to have one job. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a few. I mean,
But like
yeah,
these are personal people in your life that helped you move forward and helped teach you. These aren't
yeah,
actors. These aren't
yeah.
public
Eli
figures.
Kurt,
I love that.
Eli, Eli Curtis, the engineer for Compton Fire Department. When I was a Compton Fire Explorer, he was so, gracious and knowledgeable. I mean, made me knowledgeable and always kept me up on what was going on and told me what was the right thing to do. And so he is also one of my heroes. It's a lot of guys from Compton Fire Department, but I gonna but that's probably the number one on the list.
How long were you a
So
firefighter?
well, I was a reserve firefighter for a few years. I was a fire explorer, and then I went to the fire academy. I was emergency medical technician for the fire department and a reserve firefighter for a few years.
Yeah, but you still
Yeah,
got to, man, you got to go through the training. You got to stay fit to even be
yeah,
reserved, bro.
yeah. I had to do that then. Yeah, then, yeah. Now not so much, but then, I was determined. Yeah. So yeah.
It's
And
those guns are just sitting there popping off my screen. Whatever, come on.
uh,
You still look like you're in great shape. So,
uh,
uh,
one more hero, my grandfather, my
mm,
grandfather, Fred Lawson. He was pretty much my father figure. I mean, well, he was pretty much my father. He pretty much raised me. So,
what did he do?
and my uh, just raised me and disciplined me. But he uh, served in the military.
Mm,
Uh,
God bless.
worked for the city of Los Angeles. Retired. Was a great husband, a great father. Raised two beautiful kids, my mother and my uncle. He was just the head of the household, and he pretty much raised me. He was a father figure when I was a kid that I needed. He disciplined me when I was acting up. So he kept me in line. So yeah, I could go on and on about heroes. It's a bunch of people that steered me in the right path. A bunch of people.
That's
My
awesome.
but they're not just all guys. My grandmother, uh, uh, the lady by she was a firefighter for Compton Fire Department by Dolores Williams. She was my first fire explorer advisor, so I never forgot her. But I would say number one, my grandmother, Fern Lawson. That's yeah. So, but few people.
Yeah, you know what? A man is only as good as the good woman pushing him from behind. Really, as the old saying
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
So grandma should be number one on there, hopefully. Yeah, or
yeah,
somewhere in
yeah.
there. But number one,
Yeah. Number one. She's number one.
that's awesome.
Number one.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
no debate.
what do you want people to know about Black Star Collectibles moving forward? Besides, get your butt down there.
Just come in and enjoy. Come in and enjoy the wonderful experience. It's like I said, it's a pro Black pop culture store, but it's for anybody, any ethnicity, anybody. If you're a fan of Black pop culture, come on inside. It's not to discriminate any other ethnicity, any other culture. It's just like, hey, if you're a fan of anime and you want to go to an anime store, go to the anime store. If you're a fan of black pop culture, come to our store, you know? And if you want
Exactly.
all the mainstream, all the other superheroes that's not of color, then you can go to Target and pick it up, or go to your local comic book shop and pick it up. But if you're looking for a particular character of color, we have it, or we can get it, or that's because that's what we specialize in. And all we want to do is give the proper and positive representations of people of color, and
And
not just black people.
yes, no, and look, and that's one of the things I love about you, Fion, and all these years. Like you don't treat me like the extremely white person I am. And I love and respect that about you with your compassion and kindness and understanding that you give to just everybody. And like everything you said there, it's like, look, this is about black pop culture items that you're not going to find at Target, that you're not going to find in other stores. Shop at those other stores, that's fine. But if you're looking for a specific item, you're better off finding it here at Black Star Collectibles than anywhere else, for sure.
That's correct. If you're looking for a Rosa Parks Barbie doll, come see us. If you're looking for that Easy E Funko, come see us. If you're looking for a black superhero,
I
come see us.
I need an Easy E Funko
Okay,
in my
come see
life.
me.
I don't own a single Funko, but like, man, whoo, taking me back to my childhood. Miss me some Easy E.
It's available right now on our website.
That's just dope. That is dope. All right, brother. Well, wish you all the continued success. Extremely happy for you. Go check out their website. Follow their Instagram at Black Star Collectibles, blackstarcollectibles.com. If you can't be there, tomorrow and you live in Southern California, then you know what? They're open for business. You can go on another day. Take your kids. It's going to be an experience. I promise you, Fion's going to take care of you, the entire family, and get you guys started with collecting the right way. If you want to go there for toys, you can go there for toys too. But you know what? Start building that family collection now at Black Star Collectibles with my boy Feon Cooper. He's just one of my favorite people on the planet. Thank you for being my first guest on CONLIFE. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having me.
And
Thank you. I'm honored to be there. Yeah, thank you.
just God bless, man. And I hope to see you in person soon. It's been a while.
Same here. Same here. Same here.
All
Same
right.
here.
Well, and all of you out there on the internet, thank you for tuning in. For those of you who saw this live, especially I Am Cud, love you and all of your support always. And anyone catching this later, please like, comment, share, and tell your friends about it, and refer us some convention people so we can have on here as guests. So